that's why it's like not the best. Let me see something. I hope you can hear me. 'Cause I think I brought my iPhone just one too many times, and now my damn iPhone don't want to work properly. But anyways, I am in the kitchen, and I just said, you know what? I'm gonna start trying to build back up my following on my social media because people keep asking, how come you haven't? I was like, because what is really the point of doing it? Um, no one's listening, nobody cares, but I care, and I love to hear myself talk from time to time. Maybe I'm a little quadish. Anyway, but seriously, y'all, today in the background while I was working, which I got a lot done too, um, I was watching Married to Medicine, right? And so I really had been watching it like I normally would because I was kind of like, I'm kind of over it. But now I'm glad I came back because this season is interesting, child. And guess what? In the kitchen, I'm trying to make this spaghetti I was supposed to have made on Monday, but all the stuff is still here, so we just gonna do it tonight. Just suck it up, what I say, and just do it. Um, but anyways, y'all, season 9. So far, I've gotten through the holiday party. Uh, so I think I'm on episode 10 coming up or episode 11 coming up where they start talking about the rumors. But listen, like, what? Like, y'all, for real, for real. Like, what the hell? So I had no idea that Eugene and Toya had built this magnificent home that I remember Toya insisted upon having like this 2-story um, closet and all the bells and whistles, only to find out they sold the property. Like, what the hell happened? Toya shared that they had bought a piece of land and was going to build their house. But I was like, did they build that house? Or was that just a house that they like kind of did like a Giselle on? Um, that's a lot of moving, child. Now they back in a rental. And by the way, there is absolutely nothing wrong with renting. Okay, some people tend to think that who's saying hi? Oh, my sis. Hey, sis. There is absolutely nothing wrong with renting, especially if your money is vested elsewhere. Many people don't know this, but the wealthy do not invest in real estate like you think they do. They put their investments in other things. Venture capitalists, for instance. A lot of people don't realize that. So, and I deal in private wealth every day, so I see it every day. So it's perfectly okay. But what's weird is that you bought this house, you said it was your dream house. So, uh, I'm just gonna wrap this up real quick. Toya, overall, it is very concerning to me how she talks about people, drags them for filth about their fashions and the things that they do. But overall, you just sound like an insecure hater. Like, there is something lacking in your life where you just feel the need to, like, and somebody said at the Christmas party, like, she's always talking about somebody. But I'm like, you can have all the couture in the world, honey, and still not have style. As Chanel, as Karl Lagerfeld, as Andre Taylor, Andre Leon Taylor, may they all rest in peace. But they could tell you that, as you Saint Laurent, you can have all the fashion in the world and still be tacky. That's just the bottom line. But to sit there and talk about people for the choices that they make, it's wholly unnecessary. It's very necessary. Then, her husband, Dr. Eugene. I love me some Dr. Eugene. I really do. And I feel him. Like, he's going through a point in his life right now where he's questioning if he even really wants to do emergency medicine anymore. And I was listening to him, and all I could think was, this is the point in my life when he said, what did he say? He said, I don't have a plan B for my life. And that's true. There was a time when I just knew I was going to go to LA. I was going to be this big time entertainment attorney. I was going to be working for CAA or one of the nice law firms over there in Century City, and I was just going to be in demand. Everybody was going to want me, but I couldn't pass California bar. This was my destiny, and I ended up having to go see someone because I just my life was defined by an exam, by a career choice that I wanted. And I'm kind of glad it didn't happen because I've been exploring other things too. But I understand when your whole life, I'm gonna be a lawyer, I'm gonna be a doctor, and then let's say you get it and you find out this ain't really what I want. So I understand where he's at. But the poor man works like all the time. Like all the time. And you remember in one season they owed the IRS like all this money and they worked to get rid of it, and then that's when they started building the dream house after they got rid of it. And like people kept trying to tell them, Contessa Claus and all of them, like y'all need to slow down on spending the money. My concern is this, is that parents need to be good examples for their kids, right? Because Lord knows I didn't have any type of money law, rules, anything on how to budget, save, do anything. Although I will say this, the foundation was set. My Aunt Betty and my Grandma Temple used to go in on me all the time about money. So I knew better, but I'm looking at the examples that my parents were setting, right? So, kids see all, know all. Now, some will do the opposite, meaning, my brother, for instance, he said he didn't want to be in debt like his sister. My brother and I are almost 10 years apart. So I'm just saying, y'all need to be careful about what it is you do. But Dr. Eugene, I totally get it. When you get to that crossroads in your life, and you like, is this even what I want anymore? Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. Let me see anybody else calling. So anyways, Dr. Jackie's still doing her thing, okay? I really can never say anything bad about Dr. Jackie. Number one, that's my soror, so I just don't. But number two, I just like Dr. Jackie. Matter of fact, I'm supposed to go see her today. But Dr. Heavenly, despite her very reckless mouth and lack of emotional intelligence, I absolutely adore her. I do. Because the thing about Dr. Heavenly is this, that many people need to recognize and realize. Dr. Heavenly, and she did say this, she said, she didn't have the best childhood, and, she just, overall just got to a point in her life where she knew kids were going to make fun of her, and that trauma has stuck with her. But that is still no excuse not to go get the requisite help that you need if you have not already. I mean, y'all, for the first time since I've been watching this series, I have never seen Dr. Damon get so enraged as he was when they were at Cecil and Simone's house talking about this relationship book. And Contessa and Heavenly got into it, and he just blew the fuck up. Speaking of which, y'all, that whole damn intervention with her YouTube channel. Woo, child. I was like, and she was just sitting there laughing. And I was like, what y'all gonna do now? Because she don't quit. And she doesn't see the wrong in what she has done. So I don't know how this gonna play out for all of y'all. And it was she had something to say about everybody. So no one was immune. So I was like, I don't know why everybody mad, because, she talked about everybody. I don't understand what the problem is. So anyway, that was a good idea, but Contessa, I get you upset, girl, but you got a whole other life. You and Dr. Scott doing good. Y'all living good, girl. You looking good. God damn. I was like, I wish I could afford to have a trainer come, but I can't do that diet stuff they have y'all doing. I remember my homegirl used to compete for years, and it would be chicken breast, broccoli, and brown rice. I was like, oh God, and a half a cup of oats with nothing in it. Oh, just plain with just a little bit of seasoning. I was like, oh, child, it takes discipline. But you know what? She would be good because she was in the military. She was like full time military. I was part time. I was a weekend warrior. I already knew I wasn't gonna be able to survive the military, child. It just wasn't for me, child. Mm-mm. Just wasn't for me. So anyway, um, where is my? Oh, there it is. So anyway, they got into it. Dr. David got mad, and I was like, "Oh my God, Heavenly, you need to hush." But I am proud of Heavenly for opening up her black beauty supply. I do find it interesting that the Indian chick Anila is getting ready to open up one herself too. But she said it's for, I guess it'll be for women that have that hair texture right there. But I don't know. Excuse me, I'm going out the camera. I gotta drain my peppers, because I like to buy the frozen peppers from Kroger and use that. Um, but anyway, um, trying to see because where I have this set up, I should have put it on my ring light, but I didn't. Oh well. Anyway, Married to Medicine is just a hot mess. I'm glad Quad is living her best life, living single, and got her mom and brother and her nephew. Her nephew is so adorable. He just loves his auntie. I'm sad that her brother passed away though. Um, but I think Quad is in a good place and where she needs to be. Don't worry, bitch. I'll tell you one thing. She can get that Toya together. It can read her. But Toya and Eugene just need to start being a little bit more receptive and start understanding that no one is trying to judge you harshly. People just want y'all to be the best that y'all can be financially, but child ain't gonna listen. I want this open, Jesus. Um, what else is going on? All right, open this. Y'all trying to cook and talk at the same time, Chad. Who's trying to chat? I'm gonna cut it because I'm gonna use this whole thing anyway, so it don't matter. Use the rest of it. Let's see what else happened on Married to Medicine. So Toya and Eugene, we talked about them at the top. They just need to go see a financial advisor at the end of the day. Because there is no reason why Dr. Eugene should be working himself down to the ground. Dr. Heavenly, I'm proud of her for opening a black beauty supply in an area I'm sure that much, because Lord knows out there by what is that, Lithonia and Conyers and Covington, it's like a desert out there, honey. And plus, we need more black-owned hair care product places. And I thought people were laughing at her for dropping it like it's hot. I'm like, baby, she dropped it like it's hot, got right back up, wasn't nothing cold on that ground, baby. It was not. Come on through, Dr. Heavenly, okay? But of course, Toya had something to say about that. I think, well, Contessa has every right to say whatever she wants to say. You know, because she was like, this is. But I was looking at Toya because she was judging the new chick at the dinner that Cecil and Simone had, which that's another thing. Cecil and Simone now writing a book about relationships. Chad. Who buying it? Yeah, and I guess Dr. Simone and Dr. Jackie just aren't as close as what they used to be, huh? Is that the vibe I'm getting? Is that the vibe check these days? I'm just like, oh Lord, I thought y'all were gonna be the best of friends forever and ever and ever. So anyway, oh shit, I forgot to add the red wine. Yeah. no matter. But yeah, it's just really sad that, in that moment, y'all just cheer for Heavenly and just be glad that she's doing something, other than sitting around the house looking crazy and judging and talking about people. Um, I just, that didn't sit right. Even though Heavenly do the shit that she do, but she really don't mean nothing by it. And she's really not malicious. It's what she says is not per se malicious. Like I said, she just is low on emotional intelligence because she has trauma that she has dealt with since she was a child. Now, some of us were smart enough to know how to deal with that without having to go the other way. Because Lord knows, my junior high years were not the best years, okay? I got made fun of every day for having a gap. My gap was much wider than what you see today. Because I forgot what my orthodontist name was in California, but he did an excellent job, okay? And so, anyway, some of us just need to, oh Lord, y'all excuse me, I'm still talking. I'm still talking. But, it's just really, it's just really an interesting season for me. Anila and them, I was laughing because that nanny was like, yeah, today's my last day. I said, God damn. She made them a nice steak dinner with some wine and nice little table set up. And they were like, she want to raise. No, she leaving today. Today is the last day I'm staying with y'all crazy asses. We ain't doing all this. No. Miss Gomez was like, I gotta go. But what I don't get about Anila though, I'm like, girl, I get it. You an influencer. You gotta take your pictures and presentation is everything. Shout out to Sherry Oakley. Um, but child, Cherry Oakley was this. I don't know if she's still alive or still working or whatever. But years ago, I worked for this lady in a temporal. And she always used to say presentations, everything was because she was a marketing person. And so Anila be bumped by her husband like, but they all kids, we gotta raise them. I'm like, Lord. And somebody was like, I don't know, I said, but she making money off of that, honey, because, finally Instagram gave me an invitation to start earning money, making reels. So we'll see how that goes. They probably going to suppress it so I can't make no money. Kind of like how YouTube did all the small starting people. Anyway, but she act like she just can't deal with her kids at all, baby. What would you do if your husband was just a regular run of the mill doctor? What you gonna do then? What you gonna do? And then she told me, well, I'm just gonna bring my mama in. I was like, her husband was looking like they ain't gonna be good at it. And I see now why, honey. Her mom is pure chaos and hell. Okay, I was like, ain't no way, ain't no way I'm bringing my mama in. For that, ain't no way. By the way, y'all should try this in any of your red sauces that you're making or steak. Barrel Heist, you can only get it at Trader Joe's. It's delicious. Trader Joe's, y'all should start paying me for some of the shit I promo for y'all, okay? Whoever makes Barrel Heist too, y'all need to throw me a little something my way too. Okay? Okay. Trying to think who else. Yeah, her mama a whole hot ass mess. I was like, ain't no way. Ain't no way. I at least can say this about my mama. My mama came to my house and had to help me with my kids. My house would be spick and span because my mama is OCD as hell. And that's why my brother had to tell her one time, you need to stop inviting people over to the goddamn house. Because every time she break out with me, something fell on the floor. I'm like, oh, Jesus. And then trying to raise an ADD child and you didn't know it, child, just imagine my life. Who else? Simone and Cecil writing a book. I really don't have anything to say about them. Quad living her best life. But now when I turned it off, they were really getting into the juicy part where they are saying that one, Toya slept with somebody in the neighborhood, and that Quad slept with the contractor. I'm like, she's single, so if she slept with the contractor, what's the problem? What's the problem? She a grown woman now. Toya, you creeping on Dr. Jean. I love me some Dr. Jean. Oh, girl, you wrong for that. You dead ass wrong for that. If that rumor is true. But I guess some little friend started it. I love how the new kid on the block got her together. And then she said the B word to Toya. I said, baby, she don't know nothing about that, honey. You shouldn't say budget at all. She don't like that word. We out. Because what she said, we out on a budget. We were trying to get married. No, you should be on the budget today, boo. You should be on the budget today. I personally don't do my own budget, but Mint.com does mine for me. So I know what I'm spending, where I need to pull back, especially these goddamn subscriptions. I'll be like, I'm still paying for this. When was the last time I watched it? Cut that shit off. What else is going on? So if people are sleeping, people who ever, Vegas. Oh my God. Never have I ever. Never have I ever. Oh my God. And then they were at one point talking about what is it that you wish you had known about marriage before you got married. And Toya said, I wish I had known that his penis didn't grow anymore. Now, girl, you were good and grown when you got married. You know a man's penis is not going to continue to grow. Whatever size it is that you got, that's what you're going to get. Now, it might shrink as they age. I'll say that much. But baby, what you trying to say about Dr. Jean? Ain't no way I would be putting that on Front Street if my man ain't got a good penis. Okay. But it must be because y'all be doing some freaky shit. And then she was in her talking about, I never said his penis was little. I said his penis is the perfect size to fit my pussy. I was like, okay. You a wild one, ain't you, girl? Ooh, you wild. And then what else happened? Um, and she was also talking about, I don't know what the new chick's name is. I think she's African. She's like Nigerian, Ghanaian, or something. I like her. Her and her fiance, they about to get married in 2 weeks. Um, Good to see young people getting together and being together. Cecil talking about, shit, she was born after we had graduated from college. Dr. Sewell told me, don't say that. Dr. Simone, we know y'all older than that. You got a grown son. You got two, I think both of their sons are grown, right? I can't remember their names. And anyway, I think that's about all I want to say. But Dr. Heavenly, girl, I love you. You need to really calm all that shit down. If these people are your friends, but at the same time, my thing to the whole cast is y'all know how Dr. Heavenly is, so why are y'all even making a big deal about it? You know she says whatever the hell she wants to say. She gonna talk about daddy and her and they perfect marriage. And yeah, it's just gonna be what it's gonna be. Y'all just gonna let her be who she is. Y'all know who she is. That's just who she is. And if y'all don't like it, don't kick it with her. Shit. I mean, y'all gotta work together because technically y'all are co-workers. So I think that's about it in the 20-minute segment, 25, 30-minute segment. Y'all can comment down below. Let me know what y'all think about this season so far. Like I said, I got past Quad's housewarming Christmas party, her holla sleigh, which is a lovely home. Trying to think. Was there anything else that happened that was of significance? Dr. Jackie said she pulling back on her practice. I see. I was like, look now. I already don't cancel my appointment next month. No shit. Now, but I know she must have been really sick if she couldn't see me today. What else is going on? I think that's about it. I'm sorry y'all was there, but I just felt like getting on. I just haven't been doing this like I used to. Y'all remember I used to hop on here. I used to pre-record. I would go live on Facebook. I used to go live on Facebook, and then I would download my reviews videos, edit them, and then upload them to YouTube. Child, these days I ain't got time for that. This job is literally kicking my ass. I swear every day I wake up and I just want to go back to sleep. But I also think it's something else going on too, so we're gonna get to the bottom of that too. Um, for me being tired all the time, I'm just tired. Um, as a woman of a certain age, things start to happen. Like, shit, do I go to menopause? Because that could be it. Shit, I'm 45 and I'm still in love. Okay. Anyway, shout out to Bay. It's his birthday today. Those of you who know me know who it is. Anyway, he turned 44 today. Yes, I got me a youngin'. Oh, I'm so stupid. Anyway, thank you all who did join the conversation. But those of you who catch this on the playback, I am Miss Sophia the Diva. Trying to do more. I will likely upload a video for Real Housewives of Patanka, as Funky Dineva would say. Real Housewives of Potomac. These first 2 episodes have been very interesting, honey. Oh, child. Yeah. Giselle. Anyway, y'all make it a great night. I'm going to finish up my spaghetti, and I will holler at y'all soon. Good night.